Hi, I received a comment from Alex Sharma regarding how do we actually add the component directly in the homepage. So every time I deploy, it's still there, it still shows. So let's see how this is done. So the first thing I need to do is actually scaffold the new component. So I'm gonna go and say just scaffold home training component. That's just a sample name I just created for it. Okay. And then the next step I need to do is actually go to my data routes en.yaml, which ultimately is the definition of how my home screen is going to look like. And you can see here it has within placeholders JSS main, it has a component named content block. I'm just going to add a new component name here. So I'm just going to add component name home training component, and because I know that it has only one field, which is heading, I'm gonna just add this one. So I'll call it welcome to the training Sitecore JSS. What this actually does is it creates this component and puts that field value for the heading for that component. Now that I've done that, what has actually happened now is we have a new component called home training component, and it's now going to be added in the main placeholder of the homepage. Let's actually deploy this and go to Sitecore. And as you can see, home training component is added, and it doesn't currently have a React implementation. But you can see that the component has been added by default on the site. This was the previous version that I was doing before the actual video. It was called home component, and since I overrid it, it's now called home train component. As soon as this is done, we're going to find that it actually has the UI. So let's wait for this to complete. Okay, let's refresh the page. And as you can see, home train component is here, and it says welcome to the training Sitecore JSS. So there you have it. That's how to add a component directly in the home page. And this component is now working. Alex, I hope this answers your question, and please give me a shout out if you have more questions around it. Thanks a lot.